So I just watched the Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which is possibly the last Mission Impossible movie. And before I give you my thoughts on this film, I should probably give you my thoughts on the previous Mission Impossible movies. Which quickly I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the Mission Impossible movies. I love every single one of them. I think they're very fun. They have some great action, iconic theme song, and Tom Cruise kills it in these movies. And and personally, my favorite of them is probably Fallout. I love that movie. And also Mission Impossible 3. Also that was a good one. And Ghost Protocol. So we have this new one, The Final Reckoning, which I had a hard time being convinced that it would be the finale. Because I have a feeling that they might continue the franchise some way with someone else taking over the franchise after Tom Cruise. And but this is officially the final Mission Impossible movie. I gotta say, I thought it was really good. I thought the way they ended is very amazing. It's powerful and emotional. Like this movie's like I'm not gonna lie, I say this. I don't think people are gonna disagree with me, but this is probably the darkest and most emotional Mission Impossible movie ever. Because we went to this movie excited for some great action, exciting Tom Cruise stunts, and things like that. But this movie is more than that. There's a lot of emotional scenes throughout the film, like in the beginning where Ethan Hunt talks to Luther, or um, like there's a lot of parts in the film. I don't think I want to give away that actually kind of felt touching throughout the film. It's very dramatic, more serious than I thought it would be. Thought it was gonna be. Um, and also, the film reminded me of a little bit of Endgame, where we went to a movie wanting to see the Avengers fight Thanos, but we left the movie loving how and feeling bad for the main characters for losing everyone they loved and try to find a way to resolve everything. This movie what it felt like, where we feel bad and for Ethan Hunt throughout the film, and we want him to stop the entity and stop the nuclear missile from launching. and And Tom Cruise, of course, is still an amazing actor in the film. He does a great job as Ethan Hunt. And Simon Pegg, of course, is really good. And Haley Atwell is amazing as Grace. Uh, and I thought Gabriel was a well-written villain. I thought he did was well done. And of course, there's some really cool action on the film, like in the beginning and from the middle and the end. Especially at the end, that's a very amazing climax. And there were some scenes that was kind of suspense stuff. Like probably my favorite scene in the film is in the scene where Ethan Hunt's underwater, and the way it's shot and like how it feels. It is a very suspenseful scene on how he's gonna make it out from the water and what's gonna happen in the scene. And it was a very it ends in that scene ends kind of a little sad. I'm not gonna say how, but still. Not I don't think it's sad, it just it's nothing too big, honestly, too impactful, honestly. Um and uh and I thought as a film that to end the Ethan Hunt's story, I thought they gave him a beautiful send off. Thought the way it ended was amazing, and I, I really thought they really knew how to give Ethan Hunt the send off that he deserves, and I'm really glad that they did that at 2 hours and 51 minutes, and I thought I deserved it. I also thought seeing the return of one of the characters from the original movie as like one of the main characters was a cool one. Like, thought he made for a good ally in the film. I really did think so. And yeah, overall, I do think Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning was a very awesome and very emotional film. Way to end the film franchise. If it really does, we'll see. So what do you guys think of the film? Let me know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more epic videos. And if you like this review, give it a like, subscribe, and what you thought of the movie, and what's your favorite film in the franchise? Let me know, and peace out. Bye.